Possession of drug paraphernalia in New Jersey. A simple item in your pocket or car can lead to criminal charges in New Jersey. Possession of drug paraphernalia is a disorderly person's offense under N.J.S.A 2C 36(2). A conviction can carry up to 6 months in jail and fines of up to $1,000. Under N.J.S.A 2C 3516, courts must also impose a driver's license forfeiture of not less than 6 months and not more than 2 years unless compelling circumstances justify an exception. A charge under N.J.S.A 2C 36(2) refers to the use or possession with intent to use drug paraphernalia. It is unlawful to use or possess with intent to use any equipment, product, or material designed for planting, manufacturing, preparing, ingesting, inhaling, or otherwise introducing a controlled dangerous substance into the human body. This offense is classified as a disorderly person's offense, which is the New Jersey equivalent of a misdemeanor. Most cases are heard in municipal court where the alleged offense occurred rather than in superior court. New Jersey law excludes items intended for use with marijuana or hashish from the definition of drug paraphernalia under Chapter 36. Under N.J.S.A 2C 36(1), drug paraphernalia includes equipment, products, and materials used or intended for use in preparing, producing, storing, concealing, ingesting, or introducing a controlled dangerous substance into the body. The definition is intentionally broad and gives prosecutors significant latitude. Items that may be classified as paraphernalia include glass pipes, bongs, water pipes, rolling papers associated with controlled dangerous substances, syringes, small plastic bags, digital scales, cutting agents, capsules, spoons, and roach clips. Many of these items also have legal purposes. Because of that overlap, courts evaluate context rather than the item alone. Courts may consider statements by the owner about the item's use. They examine whether the item was found near illegally possessed controlled substances. They review whether drug residue is present on the item. They look at direct or circumstantial evidence of intent to use the item with illegal drugs. They also consider how the item was displayed or marketed and whether it has legitimate uses in the community. Context often determines whether an otherwise legal object becomes criminal evidence. A conviction for possession of drug paraphernalia carries several consequences. A judge may impose up to 6 months in county jail. Fines may reach $1,000, plus court costs and mandatory assessments. A driver's license suspension can range from 6 months to 2 years. A disorderly person's offense appears on background checks until it is expunged. In limited cases, a court may find compelling circumstances and make an exception to the license forfeiture. Drug paraphernalia charges are frequently filed alongside other drug offenses. If a controlled substance is also found, you may face additional charges under N.J.S.A 2C 3510. Those additional charges can carry significantly harsher penalties depending on the substance involved. New Jersey recognizes both actual and constructive possession. Actual possession means you have direct physical control over the item. Constructive possession applies when you know about the item and have the ability and intent to control it even if you are not physically holding it. Paraphernalia found in a vehicle you were driving or an apartment you rent may lead prosecutors to argue constructive possession. The prosecution must prove knowledge of the item and the ability to exercise control over it. Whether a clean pipe qualifies as drug paraphernalia depends on surrounding circumstances. A pipe without residue may still be classified as paraphernalia if other evidence suggests it was intended for use with controlled substances. If law enforcement finds a clean pipe alongside scales, small bags, or drug residue nearby, the combination may support a charge. However, a clean pipe associated with legal substances such as tobacco may not meet the legal threshold without additional evidence. Possessing a controlled substance is a separate offense from possessing paraphernalia. If laboratory testing identifies a controlled substance on an item, prosecutors may charge possession under N.J.S.A 2C 3510 in addition to paraphernalia under N.J.S.A 2C 362. Several legal defenses may apply depending on the facts of the case. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. If paraphernalia was discovered during an unlawful search, the evidence may be suppressed. Many items classified as paraphernalia have legitimate legal uses. Demonstrating lawful intent can weaken the prosecution's case. The state must also prove knowledge and intent. If the items belonged to someone else or were found in a shared space, proving intent may be more difficult. Law enforcement must provide proper Miranda warnings before custodial interrogation. Failure to do so may render statements inadmissible in court. First-time offenders may be eligible for diversionary programs. Under N.J.S.A 2C 36A1, conditional discharge may allow first-time offenders charged with a disorderly person's offense to avoid a conviction. Participants are placed on supervised probation and must remain offense-free and comply with court requirements. Successful completion results in dismissal of the charges. If additional indictable charges are filed, pretrial intervention may be available. PTI can last up to 3 years and may result in dismissal upon successful completion. These diversionary programs are generally one-time opportunities. A drug paraphernalia charge can create long-term consequences for employment, housing, and education. An experienced lawyer can evaluate the evidence and identify possible defenses. A knowledgeable attorney can also determine eligibility for conditional discharge or PTI. Working with a criminal defense lawyer early in the process may improve your options. An attorney can challenge unlawful searches, question intent, and negotiate with prosecutors when appropriate. Lustberg Law Offices, LLC is a criminal defense law firm representing clients charged with drug paraphernalia possession throughout Bergen County and Hackensack. Call Lustberg Law Offices, LLC at 201-880-5311 or visit the office at 1 University Plaza Drive, number 212, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601, United States to discuss your case with a lawyer from the law firm.